Good morning, everybody. I hope you are out of the cold and the wind and you got your sweaters on, staying warm, and a nice cuppa. So yummy. Hi, Crystal. Thank you for joining me. Hey, Mom. Thank you for joining me. We are going to talk about thyme essential oil today, and there is lots to share, so let's just jump right in. So thyme you can get in a 15 milliliter bottle, and it retails for $36.67. Let me silence my phone so it does not interrupt us. It wholesales for $27.50, so that's a pretty good discount with your membership. Thyme is in the mint family, and this is steam distilled from the leaves, stems, flowers of the plant. Now, you can use thyme all three ways: aromatically, topically, and internally. But there are some things that you need to know. This one does have some safety information that you usually don't have to deal with other essential oils. So first of all, thyme, the version of thyme oil that doTERRA sells is the CT Thymol version. So this is a little bit more aggressive than the thyme oil that is the CT linalool version. You'll hear my puppy dog complaining because I just started talking and woke her up. So first of all, if you put this in your diffuser, don't stand there with your nose hanging over the vapor mist inhaling it in, because it can potentially be irritating to the mucous membranes. Secondly, when using it topically, you're going to dilute it a minimum 4 drops of carrier oil to 1 drop of essential oil. And for someone who is small, like a child, or sensitive skin, you're going to want to dilute more than that, because it is in the warming category of essential oils. And then internal usage, you're going to want to put this in a veggie capsule instead of putting it in water or a drink and drinking it, because of the potential to irritate mucous membranes. It is not for use while pregnant, and use with caution when dealing with high blood pressure, because one of the things that this oil can do is raise your blood pressure. One interesting trivia fact I learned, the word thyme in Greek means to fumigate. So that's going to give you a little bit idea of what the main uses are. So its properties: it is highly antibacterial, antifungal, antimicrobial, antioxidant, antiviral, and antiseptic. And my book there's been a lot of research done with thyme oil, because I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 results of research studies about those various properties. So historically, it was used by the Egyptians for embalming. It was used by the Greeks to fight against infectious illnesses. And it has been used for respiratory problems, digestive complaints, prevention and treatment of infections, dyspepsia, chronic gastritis, bronchitis, pertussis, asthma, laryngitis, tonsillitis. Hey, Annette, thank you for joining me. And bedwetting in children. The French have also used it for anthrax, asthma, bronchitis, infectious colitis, cystitis, dermatitis, dyspepsia, to combat fatigue, pleurisy, psoriasis, sciatica, tuberculosis, and vaginal candida. So this oil is also good for the nerves and the stomach, for circulation, depression, endometriosis and the associated pain that goes with that, weakness after the illness like flu or whatever, headaches, insomnia, urinary infections, viruses along the spine and wounds, and insect repellent to boot. So you can see that this one oil can do a lot for you. So I wanted to talk a little bit about the dysmenorrhea. I hope I'm saying that correctly. A study comparing the administration of thyme essential oil, ibuprofen, and placebo treatment revealed that the thyme essential oil alleviates dysmenorrhea pain as well as ibuprofen and works significantly better than the placebo. I would hope it works significantly better than the placebo. So let's talk about some practical ways to use it. So for cold, flu, and viruses, you're going to take it in a capsule, take it internally, and also run it in your diffuser. For asthma, croup, pneumonia, you're going to dilute and massage it into your chest, run it in the diffuser, and take it internally in a capsule. You can also use this as a steam treatment when you're recovering from a respiratory thing, mixing it in hot bath water. You just want to make sure that you have your drops of thyme oil mixed with enough carrier oil like jojoba or almond or fractionated coconut oil even, so that it disperses in that large amount of oil. Then you're going to mix your you're going to mix your carrier oil and your thyme oil with your Epsom salts and get a nice gooey mixture made before you mix that into your bath water, so that when you get in, you don't have any concentrations of oil in places that would be highly sensitive when you sit down in the bath water. So for candida and internal parasites, you're going to take it in a capsule and diffuse. For fertility issues, progesterone, specifically that hormone. For breast, ovary, and prostate issues, you're going to apply topically to the reflex points on the feet for those organs and take internally in a capsule. For memory, concentration, and dementia, you're going to diffuse in the diffuser and apply to the back of the neck. Remember, it must be diluted. Right there in the occipital region, where it's going to go straight up, travel straight up into your brain. For low blood pressure, you can apply to the bottoms of your feet and your pulse points. A real easy way to get your oils into your bloodstream quickly, if you don't have access to your feet, you can go across your vein here and then down to your wrist in a T-stripe. For incontinence and bladder infection, you're going to combine with geranium, take internally in a capsule, and apply topically or over your abdomen. For fibroid pain and also for cancer, you're going to take it internally and inhale because you're running it in the diffuser. For pain, sore muscle pain, you're going to combine it with wintergreen, again making sure that you have it diluted sufficiently, and apply to the area of concern. For fatigue and stress and depression, combine with basil and apply diluted to the back of the neck, also run in the diffuser. For hair loss, apply a few drops in your shampoo, and when you shampoo your hair, that will help to stimulate hair growth. My other book also mentioned It's great for eczema and dermatitis by applying topically to the area of concern with proper dilution. Also, greasy, oily hair, applying topically. So I hope that gives you some ideas on how to use thyme essential oil. Obviously, since it's made from the spice, you can also use it in cooking, and that is the way that I use it the most, especially when roasting meats and such. It's very yummy. But when I was doing research, I saw a recipe for thyme honey glazed carrots, so that sounded pretty good. Might have to try that out. Anyway, you can think about putting thyme in your LRP cart. And if you have any questions, just drop a comment below, and I'll see y'all next week. Bye.